to be in here, there used to be 2 big cabbage trees, and she cut them down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and then she also removed the lights. Your husband was showing me this, like, oh, I know. This is
Bob's
good.
going to pick up the new light poles tomorrow.
Oh, good. I mean, that's just crazy, removing lights.
Did you see what she looked like?
No, I've never ever.
No, but did you see how she left the light poles?
Yeah, it's like, are you kidding me, man? It's just unbelievable.
Should I cut the bottoms of my palm?
Let's go. Oh, I was just talking about. Oh, it's flowering. Look at this. Camerops is blooming. Look at the flowers. So, do you know about this palm tree?
No.
Okay, so when they bought this one in around 2006 or so, it was a small palm. So there's 3 species of palm trees native to Europe. This is one of them. So this one grows in, Italy, Sardinia, Sicily.
Yeah.
It's a Mediterranean fan palm. And look at how flawless it looks after that cold winter. And this is California state flower. That's a Schlosia. That's a California poppy. They've naturalized along the roads.
Well, I've noticed the palms in Sydney.
There's some beautiful on Fifth Avenue. Well, they're Dracaenas, so the more spiky ones. And people confuse Dracaenas with palms. So cordyline is from New Zealand, not that cold hardy. Much more cold hardy. Super cold hardy. I mean, oh, I can't believe it. Like when I saw this here, I come in one day, I go, where did that come from? Because that wasn't there. It was over there.
I know.
So did he dig it by hand? How did he get this?
No, we borrowed a machine from a friend of ours who has a machine.
See, he did it right. See, Lex did this right. I mean, that is a big palm.
Yeah, we borrowed someone's digger. Do you know Bastian and Charlotte?
Oh, I might.
They live on that big property down by.
Hey, Miss McEachran.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
By Berg, right in the corner.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, Bastian came and he moved the rocks and he dug the palm.
So they took a big root ball with this.
Yes.
It looks amazing. It needed something here. And then that's come back. So there used to be 2 of these in here and she cut them down and threw one of them over the bank into the ocean.
Lex is down.
So this garden looks, what an improvement.
And look at 19 over there, how it looks.
God, I'm so glad you have Lex.
I know. You're glad. He's just wonderful.
That's why I referenced him to you guys. Lex.
Did you?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
We should just get a good irrigation.
No, we're very, very grateful.
Irrigation at this time of the year is probably pretty important because this garden's looking pretty good too here. It looks really nice. Bob McGinn's old garden.
Come and look at my palm.
I want to look at some palms. I love palms. Palms are awesome. I want to know what this is here. That's super exotic right there. I like that. I want one for my garden. This is called Hot Lips, that one right there. Isn't that nice? Yeah, bees like it. Then look at the Escalonia. So this one here is Mexican orange, right? Choicea from southern Arizona and northern Mexico. Yeah. That's Mexican orange. This is from Chile. So there's a lot of plants from all over the world that grow in here. And Lex knows how to take care of them. And you see this one here. This is called cistus. That's from the Mediterranean right there. That looks like a pomegranate. Lex put that in, I bet.
I don't think so. I think it was in the year before.
Wow, that looks like pomegranate to me. You got a lot of good stuff growing.
Nice little trees coming in.
We're very grateful for that.
Oh yeah, no. I'm great. I'm happy for you ladies.
But nobody's to be nasty to next.
Lex is an awesome guy.
He's wonderful.
He is. Wow, your palm looks amazing. Whoa. I remember when Bob Vance planted that.
Should I cut the bottom?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a little lesson about pruning palm trees, okay? So, you remember the last lady that was here? She really didn't know much about anything, and you know how upset I got when I saw she'd take off green fronds. Yeah. So, palm trees, green fronds are food for the palm tree. Okay, so the more fronds you take off, the more stressed that palm becomes. In the wild, palm trees never lose green, healthy fronds. If they turn brown, then you can take them off if you want. If they really bothered you, you could. There's no real need to. So if you left them like that, eventually they're going to go brown, but it takes time. Then they form a skirt. You know what a skirt is? Have you ever been to California and you see the thatch, a petticoat? Okay. There's a guy on Bettis Road, and I sold original owners a palm there back in the mid-1990s. Tiny. Yeah. It's 25 feet of trunk now. You should see this thing. It's fully skirted. It looks like something you'd see in Southern California. So
this will hang down like a skirt?
They will hang down like a skirt, and eventually it will form a skirt. So I would say they're not ready to take off yet because they're still green.
That's what I thought.
And this is a female. You can see the fruit. You can see the seeds coming in here. So this is pollinated by a male. It's beautiful. It's really growing. Are you fertilizing it or something?
Nothing.
You gotta love that. Some of the nicest specimens around are neglected. I remember, because I'm in the Palm Society, and I remember doing a write-up for one of our journals, the Hardy Palm International. This would have been about 1989, 1990, me and one of the vice president. I was the president at the time. We're driving around Vancouver looking for big palm trees. And we pull in this back alley off Granville, And there was a 30-foot tall palm tree growing in this lady's garden. There's a little Chinese lady weeding her garden.
Yeah.
And I says, we stand out, says, when did you plant this palm tree? She says, I don't know much about it, she says. She says, I bought this place, it was totally neglected, right? Weeds are growing all around it. It says, it's just like one of the most gorgeous specimens. She says, oh, thank you.
God, that's
She didn't even know what she had, right? So it's called a Chinese windmill palm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're Chinese
Okay,
windmill
so
palm.
I'll just leave this.
It looks, Brenda, it looks totally
I
awesome.
didn't want to do anything until
No,
I got
it looks absolutely beautiful. Your garden looks amazing.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, wow. It's,
Part of it is the lovely wet spring, but
you know what? It is. Our garden is like a jungle because of it.
Joe and Liz, what is this funny weed?
The funny weed. Oh, that's for Bascom. That's beautiful. So the natives, that's a native plant to Salt Spring. The natives actually used to use this is in the sandals to keep, you know, for like a sole. And then it's for respiratory problems. So
No
yeah. You can use that and make tea. Google it, mullein for Bascom.
What's it called?
Verbascum. It gets yellow flowers on it, and it's used for respiratory problems.
What do I do when it's done?
It's a perennial, so it's going to come back. It'll probably self-seed. It'll come back next year. So when it turns brown in the fall, you can just cut it down.
Isn't it funny?
I love it. No, I think it's totally
just
tropical looking.
Takes it. I mean, look at the flower.
Yeah, no, they're great.
And my tomatoes.
Oh, you got tomatoes in there?
10 days or 2 weeks ago, and they were this big. They're just going
Because they
nuts.
like the heat.
They're just.
It's
going
like 100 degrees in here. Like, feel the heat.
I know.
I got to get out of this motorcycle
I know,
jacket.
I was
I
gonna
want to go.
say, you're
Yeah, good to talk with you. Your clematis looks good. Did it bloom?
Oh, beautiful.
What color was it?
Purple. Wow. Not as nice as Liz's bar one. You had 2 different colors.
Look at these peonies.
Oh, Joe, you should have seen the other ones.
Wow,
I
they're
had.
beautiful.
Oh,
Look at the size of this hebe.
I know.
You know where that's from, eh? That's from New Zealand.
I want to see.
This is a beautiful plant and not one bit of winter damage on it.
this thing has
But-
increased times.
It's gorgeous.
But what about it made a hole here?
Made a hole there.
It was totally brown. Big
Oh, so you had a
white-
dead spot in there. Well, maybe because you got your little temple in
No,
there.
I put that in
temple
there.
Oh,
right
yeah.
after.
So it might have had a little bit of damage in it, but it looks pretty good now.
I want to see.
And the bees like it. We like bees. Bees are good.
No, the gardens
Oh, your garden looks
are
amazing.
just doing
Okay,
great.
Look at that basket. Look at these Cali
I
Brycoa.
know.
Good to see you.
$15 at Costco.
What? You're kidding
Check
me.
out these.
You're kidding me.
Check out this.
That's beautiful. Whoa, the poppies. That's
No, a dahlia.
oh, those. Oh, not dahlia,
no.
a peony.
Peony. Look at that.
That is.
It was
Where is it?
It's over there. It was
I want to see it.
unbelievable.
This garden
I don't
looks
even know
amazing.
who planted it.
It could have been maybe Bob Vance years ago, the original guys in here. You got an apple tree.
5 different. It was this one.
Oh,
It
wow.
had flowers this big.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
I like this rose here.
The
That's a
apple is
David
not
Austin, I think.
producing this year. I don't know why.
Probably the crappy wet spring we had.
Yeah, it has 3 or 4 different varieties on it. Allison planted that to give me privacy.
You got some really nice plants. Your hydrangeas look amazing. Look at these salvia. Oh,
No.
man.
That's Salvia.
That looks like salvia. It's beautiful in here, man. Really, really nice.
This was full of this yellow guy, but Lex doesn't like it.
Oh, that is
says
it loose strife? I think it's loose strife. We have some of that.
It just takes over.
It does
everywhere.
take over. We have it in our garden. I mean, you can contain it. It's pretty. Look at it.
I kind of liked it.
I like
in the
it.
Fall. It was stunning.
I like the looks of the flower. I like the poppies down there. Boy, it's so nice being on the ocean, isn't it?
I know.
Oh, my God. Look at
I
this.
gotta get in the house.
Feels like we're in Hawaii right now. Anyway, you take care. Thanks for the tour. It's beautiful. Looks great. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Grace Point, Salt Spring Island.